You have everything, but sir, no matter what we have, a day is coming. You end up in one place, they call it coffin. They call it casket. It has no tire. It has no horn. It has no air conditioner. That's where they will drop you. That's if they like you. By then they carry you anyhow. You are driving a Jeep now. You have a Camry, a Toyota, a Corolla. But one day is coming. When you enter one thing, they fix you in there. It's called coffin. It's called the casket.
Hello, my good and wonderful friends. Welcome to another refreshing time on the Speaking Bible. I hope you are enjoying abundant health and abundant life under the cover of the risen Christ. 2 days ago, to be precise, someone sent me excerpts from an old message preached by Apostle Johnson Suleman. It was 13 minutes long, but after watching it, I discovered it was packed with enough lessons that can change anyone's life for the better, if only they will want to change. That is why I sometimes wonder how these men of God will preach this kind of message and still do some of the things they do and say some of the things they say. For us to truly understand what I'm saying, I'm going to play the clip for us so that we can draw our own conclusion ourselves. So let us watch and listen.
Check Gehazi. That was the guy who wanted so much from Naaman. Gehazi was conscious of immediate gratification. Immediate, not ultimate. The immediate is the award. The ultimate is the reward. Immediate. Gehazi wants what he wants now. There are people who are interested in today. I've spoken this to us several times. Not every great person who comes into your life is a helper. Some are ladders. Some come into your life to connect you to the main person that will help you. When a great person comes to your life, stop always wanting to get and get. No, some of them come to your life to connect you to what will now bring help to you. But because you are not wise, when you hang around them and nothing is coming, after a while you get discouraged and you disconnect from them. Say, who you help? Who you help? Senator, my foot. Who senator help? Who governor help? But that may just be that person planted to mention you to your helper. To mention you to your helper. Just to recommend you to your helper. Stop this immediate gratification. Always what you can get now. Have a long-term mindset. Develop a long-term mindset. You may not get today, there is tomorrow. Stop walking out of people's life because you are not getting anything. Stop ignoring people because, are you feeding me? Are you feeding me? Get out. Are you feeding me? So your whole life, your dream is food. Are you feeding me? So long as somebody's not feeding me, I don't care. A time will come, you will know that you care. There are people you may just need their endorsement. You may need their recommendation, but because they could not do anything for you immediately, it takes a special anointing to be around great men. It takes maturity. That's why God has brought people into people's lives. They lost them. Because of this immediate, this entitlement. 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 Thinking you deserve it. You have a boss in your office. You have a person you are working with. They pay your salary. They give you an allowance. They support you. Please, as that man is paying your salary, ignore whatever else the man is doing with his money. The devil will distract you. He bought a house. He bought a car. See how much he's paying me. The devil has forgot. The devil will not tell you that the labor market is wide. If they kick you out, you won't stand from somewhere. Entitlement comes in. It has ruined people. I'm telling you. People have been ruined. My boss bought somebody a car. He has not bought me a car. If car is easy, did your father buy you one? Your biological father. What has he bought you? What has your mother, your village, your kinsmen put together, the confederacy of your kinsmen, all the elders put together. I want to leave the job. I want to leave the job. Look at people. What you deserve is what you work for. Every other dead benefit is the grace of God. I'm telling you what has destroyed people. Destroy them. Be grateful of anything God has given you today. You are not entitled. It's the grace of God. You are working the polytechnic now. You are a lecturer. You are anything. Sir, there are people more educated than you. They have no jobs. Check what God has given to you now. X-ray it. You will know you don't deserve it. Many have missed it. And they are out there. Life ruined. And now they regret. Ask him, they can have another opportunity. There are so many of us, we are so distracted. You don't know what you want from life. So everything you see looks like what you want. You don't know what you want from life. So there are so many young ladies, you don't know the kind of man you want to marry. So anybody that proposes to you, you say, I'll think about it. You are thinking about what you don't want. Because you don't yet have, you're a young man too. You don't know what you want from life. So any beautiful lady, you approach them. Because you don't have a vision of what you want. When you have a vision of what you want, you can't be confused when you are focused. Focus. Many of us are easily distracted. Every little thing distracts you. You are serving your God with all your heart. The next thing, an internet fraud boy parks into the house downstairs with his car, his Benz. And all along it has been bike that has been taking you to church. As far as you are concerned, God has brought a helper. That's distraction. Elisha, when the sons of the prophets came for him, they said, God is taking your master away today. He said, leave me alone. I know it. He avoided distraction. Many of us, our progress has been truncated because we have always been distracted. Our progress, you started projects not planned for. You bought clothes not budgeted for. Somebody say, carry this cloth, you will pay later, and you collect it. That's not part of your program. That's not part of your plan. Say, don't worry, be paying small. Plan your life. Be focused. Avoid distraction. Distraction is Satan's search for your attention. The devil's search for your attention is called distraction. The search of circumstances for your attention is called distraction. What is not your intention should not get your attention. What is not your intention should not get your attention. What is not your intention should not get your attention. There are things you should not check out because you are not planning for them. They say you catalog of some clothes. Don't look at them because you are not planning for clothes. They say you catalog of latest kind of phones. Don't even bother to look at them. What the eye doesn't see, the heart doesn't think. 1 Corinthians 7:35 tells us to serve God without distractions. Serve God without distraction. Don't enjoy today and endure tomorrow. There are some of you mothers and fathers who have destroyed the destiny of your children because you are comparing them with their friends. You see a mother pushing a 16, 17, 18-year-old boy. Say, look at your friend. Many young boys who have gone into internet fraud. What do you think they want? Family. You should be able to sit down and explain how money came. You should ask your husband, how did you get this? Stop being excited over what you call breakthrough that cannot be explained. Don't be excited over your friend that's bought a car. Before you enter the car, ask him, how did you buy this car? Let the police catch both of you in the car. You have no idea what is going on around the world now. Many of you don't care. Young girls, do you care? Where you can sign me? Where you can sign me? Where you can sign me? I ask him, not being give me money. Now I chop him. You are not ashamed. You have no value. No value. I beg, beg. Apostle can't spoil our market. Wait himself. What is the honor? Being a Yahoo's boy girlfriend. What is the honor? No, what is the honor? They say, who is your guy? Yahoo. What is the honor? Shame no they, as I talk, I'm so shame no they catch you. Now, if you are into, listen, I don't hate Yahoo boys. I hate Yahoo. So don't get me. I know a lot of stories in town. That church apostle hates Yahoo, but I don't. But it's that act. Because if only you know why I'm against it, you will know I don't hate you. That thing you are doing is spiritual. Anybody you scam, the person's blood is on your head. Yahoo money is blood money. Anybody you scam, the blood is on your head. And blood moves from generation to generation. So when I'm talking, you think he doesn't like. No, I care about you. And even you girl that they bought iPhone for, blood also. You mother, they bought car for. You father, they bought house for. When you do Yahoo or you do fraud or you cheat people, you do anything, what happens is that naturally that money you are spending now is what you were meant to have in future. What you did is that you only cut short your future, brought it now. What you'd have gotten 15 years time, you brought it to 15 years before. What that means is that your future is now vacant. As you are going to that future, either you will not get to the future, or you get to the future, the spirit of what you have done will take over you. Do you understand the explanation? This is something that Benz you bought now is meant to be in your future. You brought your future forward. And at the end of the day, when you now get to that time you would have had it legitimately, you become a victim of attack. Life is going. Time is going. When will you manifest? You have one life to live, and that's the life of God. You have everything. But sir, no matter what we have, a day is coming. You end up in one place, they call it coffin. They call it casket. It has no tire. It has no horn. It has no air conditioner. That's where they will drop you. That's if they like you. By then they carry you anyhow. You are driving a Jeep now. You have a Camry, a Toyota, a Corolla. But one day is coming. When you enter one thing, they fix you in there. It's called coffin. It's called the casket. At that day, while everybody is doing what they are doing, you're already giving account of how you have lived your life. If it was spending time doing makeup that took your attention from worship, if it was spending time on internet fraud, coffin. Everybody will go there. Pastor will be there. Prophet will be there. Apostle will be there. Reverend will be there. Usher, protocol. Everybody will be in that coffin. Not just coffin. They will lower the person. Put him here, he will be forgotten and never remembered. Put him here in the next 6 months. Termites and ants would have eaten his body. At that point in the coffin, what you will be remembered for are the things you did for God in your lifetime. How you registered your name on the sands of time. How you shook hell. How many souls became saved through you. Or how many souls you discouraged from going to church. How many people you sat down, fellow Christian brothers, you destroyed them. You destroyed them, yet you were speaking in tongues. Because you lied to yourself that prayer is the key. Prayer is not the key. Love is the key. You lied to yourself that fasting is the key. Fasting is not the key. Fasting is a key. But love is the key. For by this shall all men know you are my disciples, when you love one another. I should come to church, and the weakness of a sister or a brother, when she sees me, she feels strong. I should not make a sister feel more weak than she already feels. When I look at a brother, I should celebrate his strength, not his weakness. There is no priest without infirmity. There is no body without a challenge. My concern, what makes me your brother, is that I celebrate your strength. I am celebrating the good parts of your life. I'm not celebrating your weaknesses, because I know every man is a work in progress. The Bible says in Galatians 6 verse 1, if a brother be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one with the spirit of meekness, knowing that you also can be tempted. If only in this life we have hope, we have of all men most miserable. Some are around 2019, if only they knew that when COVID comes. Some are around 2021, this is 2022. Everybody's will. One day, when it comes knocking, at the age of 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, the coffin. There are not two coffins made together. They will be separate. Everybody answer his own. Wife, all the my love, my darling. No, answer your name. That's your girlfriend that refuses, that because of that girl you are not answering altar call. You will answer your name there. That's your boyfriend, you say you cannot pack out of his house because you have no accommodation. So you are living in the house of somebody you are not married to. You will answer your name. And God will show you what I'm saying now. God will play it to you. There was a time I told you about the coffin, but your heart was hardened.
Wow. In the clip, he touched on many issues, like the desire for immediate gain, distractions, lack of focus, and many other things. But most importantly, the question we all should answer is our hearts hardened? to the message of the risen Christ? How impactful is the message of the living Christ to our lives? Going to church is not enough. Professing to be a Christian is not enough. What is important is, how has the message of the risen Christ impacted your life? How has the message of the risen Christ transformed your life for the better? What are the things you are doing differently since hearing the message, since accepting the message? What are the things that has happened to your life that has made you a different person? Just going to church does not change a man. Answering a Christian name cannot change a man. What changes a man is the change that happens in the soul that now defines your final destination. I pray that our hearts, having been uplifted by this message, will be attuned to the risen Christ, so that our destination will be sure, so that our destination will be certain, which is the presence of the Lord. Until we meet again in the next one, stay focused on the risen Christ. Shalom.